with the Defense Logistics Agency Information Operations Organization. The program I manage is additive manufacturing for research and development, and it is a program that is looking at ways to modernize, optimize, and centralize the additive manufacturing and advanced manufacturing operations within DLA, as well as with our stakeholders and partners all across DOW.
If you look at the unique mission that we have here in Industrial Plant Equipment in Mechanicsburg, this is the only facility within the Department of War that specializes in the repair of industrial plant equipment.
When you talk about the industrial plant equipment, everybody thinks of forklifts and conveyor belts. They don't think of machine bending, forming, and cutting machines, okay? These mechanics are specialized to rebuild this piece of equipment. They're not putting an engine together. They're putting the parts that actually make the engines. And the parts that build the aircraft are these machine tools.
What we discovered by doing evaluation of the mission here is the length of time it takes us to actually procure a part once the mechanic discovers there's a need.
This particular project matters because it allows us to use innovation and emerging technology to advance an application that's a one-of-a-kind operation in the enterprise. We're lacking the capability to build product and build parts out with 3D printing, and we're also lacking the capability to connect with our customer and get that part to them in a timely manner.
Harrisburg University is serving as the prime organization leading this effort with DLA on modernizing their IPE, which is their equipment repair, equipment remanufacturing, and we're giving them new tools, new technologies that'll be able to speed up their process and solve their problems.
So additive gives me the capability when I cannot procure a part to produce a part to give it to the mechanics so they can still fulfill the mission of getting the machines to the customers when it's needed.
So this is a part from one of the pieces of equipment that we're repairing. As you can see, it's missing some teeth on the gears. We're going to be able to put some new teeth on using additive manufacturing with our hybrid. We'll be able to deposit metal on here and then machine down to tolerance those teeth. So we'll be able to have a functional gear rather than ordering a whole new gear. The shape tags are a new technology where we can link crucial information such as a manual, part number, other material makeup that we don't have right now. With the shape tag, we'll be able to engrave that information on here so that information stays with this part forever. So behind me is one of our scanners, our 3D scanners, and it's part of the reverse engineering process. So this scanner takes a bunch of pictures essentially, and then in a computer can do the measurements and the distances between them, and it makes a mesh so that we can use that computer file for future purposes.
Harrisburg University is helping us in a number of ways. So in addition to the digital twin, the digital thread, the AI, the shape tags, we are also taking the time to make sure the employee unit of this environment is getting the necessary work skills that they need in order to utilize the equipment that is used with AI.
The machines that we are repairing gives the warfighter the capability to do repairs on board ships. That right there sets up an opportunity for them to be successful. They cannot just go and order a part. They're in the middle of a war zone. They need to repair. And to say that we are part of that, so this is going to allow them to get their machines quicker so they can reach full operation capability when needed.
Weapons support is our #1 stakeholder in this effort. We also have a strong affiliation to support all military services and their requirements for this type of equipment and its repair so that they can get back to the business of the work that they do at their necessary centers and lab for repair and maintenance.
When we started this mission along the journey, it was taking us 24 months to get a machine repaired. We're down to 18 months, and now we have the capability to get it to 12 months or less. So the growth that I've seen is amazing, and to be part of something that's, I think, is earth-shattering, a new adventure, a new part of DLA that we never excelled in the manner we are today, is exciting to me, and I'm glad to be part of this journey.